Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share, and play. Hello everyone, it's day 4 of DEPHEMEREMBER. This is hosted by Luise Heinzl and Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and today's prompts are recycled art, coin envelope, and turtle is our surprise animal. So I have 2 wallets. See my little turtle there? Isn't he cute? This one is a magic wallet, and I have an origami coin purse after this. So we'll go through the construction of this because it's a little bit complex. Now this is the idea. You pop something in and it grabs it magically. But even more magically, it swaps that insert from one side to the other. So there it's on 1 ribbon. Now it's on 2 ribbon. And 1 ribbon again. So let's start with how I made the cover. The process I've used is inspired by Pam at the Paper Outpost and Leigh at Leigh's Art Studio. I'll link the videos below. But I had a scrap piece of paper, like a scrapbook piece of paper that was music on one side, and you just scrunch it up and keep unscrunching it and scrunch it up and keep unscrunching it, and then you rub over some ink and it kind of catches the top of those crinkles. Then you massage conditioner into the paper. I believe it's Pam that did that part, and I did it where I massaged the conditioner and then I just spritzed over the water. I can't remember exactly what the process was that I saw originally. Then just pop it aside to let it dry. Now, the construction of the magic wallet. You need 3 lengths of ribbon, 2 cardboard rectangles, and then you need your covers that you're going to put on top of them so that you can hide all your working. Now, your ribbon, you just want it about that length compared to whatever your cardboard is. So it just needs to wrap around nicely on one side and be enough on the other side to be able to attach it to the card. Now, this is, the tricky part, but once you get this, you'll be fine. You can do hundreds of them. There are ones that you can do of these that are crossovers as well, which kind of makes it a little bit easier to see which side you're on, but I like the straight edge ones. Anywho, you can see I'm weaving them through. So one card will just have 1 piece on it, and then the other card will have 2 pieces, top and bottom. Or, 1 piece, top and bottom, but you know what I mean. 1 on one side, 2 on the other. So I'm just laying them under the card, and then what I'll do is I'll attach the outside edges first. This bit's easy. So I'm just taping it down with tape, and this is just a construction just to show you the process. So I'll tape all 3 outside pieces first. And you want to make sure they're nice and straight. You want to try and keep them tight. I've only made about 3 of these so far, and I don't think I've quite made my ribbon tight enough. Some people use elastic. I think the ribbon works fine, but I think I just need to have it a little bit tighter. Now, you don't wrap it all the way around the card. That's not the way. So you let it, this time, lay out flat, and you just tape it down there like that on all 3 pieces. So 1, and then the middle, just give it a nice little tug. Make sure that it's nice and firm, obviously not pulling it so hard that it bends the cardboard. And then the other last little top one, I should say. And then that's it. You've done your card construction. So now I'll flip it over and I'll show you how it works. There it is. You've got 1 on one side, 2 on the other. If I close it up, see, you still got 2 on one side and 1 on the other, but you watch the check. See, the check is on the right, and then the check is on the left. Alrighty, I'll just show you how it works with money, because this is where I know note is not money, but there it is. So there's the money inside. It's on the left, now it's on the right, and then it'll go back to the left again if I flip it. So that's very simply how it works, and I'm just putting the cover on just to show you the process on this. I'm just taping it down, and again, I'm going to put this in my little book of ideas because then it'll help me remember how I did it. So I'll show you the 2 different sides. I'll put a $ sign on one side and a question mark on the other, and voila, there you go. That is the magic wallet. So that's where you put your covers on the outside, and then it makes it easy. So this is the cover I prepared earlier, and all I've done is I've just cut it down. Obviously, it's got to be 2 pieces, otherwise it won't be able to use the mechanism if you fold it all the way around. So nothing rocket science here. I'm just taping them down. Isn't it fun? It's such a fun little piece, this. And I think, and I'll just trim up my edges, being very careful not to cut my ribbon, of course, rounding my corners, just doing a little finessing. But imagine if you did a little one for holding stamps, or, there's all sorts of things you could use these for. It'd be really quite cute. Oh, and I worked out, I inked it after, but I worked out if I unfold it again, then I can get in the little gaps that I missed on the first inking, so I could just keep it away from the edge of my ribbon, which was fantastic. And I did a little sewing across the top. All right, here is the Origami coin purse. It's a double pocket, so you've actually got 2 there. It's hard to see. Now, these are kind of cute because they can actually become a very easy altered paperclip. You might just need to trim down some of the inside because they can add a bit of bulk. However, yeah, you just pop your paper clip on the inside, then you can put it in and you've got a pocket on that side and a top pocket on that side as well. So that's a bit cute. You can put a little thumb hole, lots of playing. Now, this is where my first piece of recycled art came in. That was the piece I unfolded a moment ago. And this is how I'm going to show you how you do this actual fold, and we'll use this piece. So you fold it in half one way and in half the other way. And then what I do, just to make it a little bit easier, is I actually ink both sides of the fold. Just like that, I just quickly run my inker down, and then it means that you can just see the folds that you're folding up to. So fold the bottom up to the middle, and then we turn it around, and obviously you want to make sure they're nice creases. Fold the other side up to the middle. Now turn it over. So you've got those 2 folded into the middle. Turn it over. Just make it horizontal again to make it so that you make a nice fold, or vertical I should say, and fold both sides into the middle. That is all the folding that you need in this. You don't need anything else. So now what you're doing is you're going to flip it over and you're going to see your 2 pockets. So not that way, that way. There you go. And now you've got 1 pocket and 2 pockets. Ta-da! Now, I did decide that I would put a little cigar band around this because I so wanted to use that beautiful illustration, the freebie that Liesl and Barbara gave us. And I thought it would be a perfect cigar band to go around this. So then you've got a pocket that actually... that was my son pretending to be a horse in the background there. Sorry, it's very noisy this week here. Anywho, yeah, once you slip the cigar band over the top there, first, instant decoration because I'm using that beautiful design of the turtle. It holds everything in, and you can do this with a rectangle as well. So this little recycled piece of art is a rectangle. So I folded that up, popped a little turtle on the front of him too, and there were our origami back there. Our origami coin purses. All right, just doing the background with a little more recycled art. Thought I'd just tear it all up and make a pocket out of that cute butterfly. Here it is all glued down, and I added some sewing around the pocket. And there are our little coin purses. So cute. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for sticking with me, those of you who are watching all of these. My goodness, it's hard to keep up, isn't it? But there we go. DEPHEMEREMBER Day 4 complete. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy.